Hello cool peeps, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aryan Kumar and today I am going to teach you all about practice accuracy in SAT. Now, what is SAT? Again, I have started the whole series on my channel. You can simply go through my channel and visit few of the videos that simply explains what is SAT, what are major concepts in it. There are total 7 to 9 concepts that are initially uh, you can say necessary for you, because if you have an earlier grip on that concepts, you can easily conquer the exam. That's not a big thing, specifically talking about the maths one. Of course, for English one we need to have skills for the writing part, listening part, not listening, writing and reading part. So yeah, that's how your skills work, your evaluation work, your determination work. Let's start with our today's section. Okay, so first of all, now calculator section. Uh, First one is, if t is greater than 0 and t square minus 4 equals to 0, what is the value of t? Now, the simple thing that I'll do is, you can see, I'll add 4 on both sides. This is the value, that is the given value of our t. Adding 4 on both side, 4 plus 4, it will give me 0, again it will give me only 4, so t square equals to 4 for now, right? Square on both side, we'll simply cut them out, it will give me 2 as my perfect answer. This is our practice set number 1. We are solving it out. This is our answer for question number 1. Okay, so in these type of equations, the suggestion I would give is always try to look at if statement, right? These type of statements work at a lot of prospect. If you aren't reading that, that's gonna be complicated for you. You can simply check it out by reading it without if, right? So these statements work together, and of course the basic algebra that you should know is the necessary thing right here. So rather than diving deep into SAT, you first should practice basic of algebra. You can simply go through any YouTube channel and search for basic algebra 1, 2, 3. There are 3 to 4 levels of it. Start from basics. Okay, so if you have recognized how I solved it, that's great. Second tip is, pay attention to if statements setting variable equals to a constant. Now, the thing is, always your variable should be equal to the constant, right? If I'm given t square, t cube, whatever it is, the t square value, anything, the variable should be always remain constant, right? So you have to suppose it out and consider it as a constant, then solve your equation. The third tip for it would be, whenever there is a diagram, try to anticipate it. Now, I haven't explained this yet. Let's just dive into it now. For suppose you are having any type of angular question that gives you 3 to 4 angles and asks you, if a equals to e, d equals to c, b equals to c, what will be e equals to c? So this was just an example. So in this situation, you will try to figure out the thing, what are the corresponding angles, right? Now what it means, a, b, these both are equivalent angles in a line. Meanwhile, b and c are their corresponding angle, right? They are opposite of each other, that's why they'll evaluate themselves as an equal proportion of it. Same goes for db and be, right? And right here, b is our main starting point, or you can say center point, from where we will solve the question, right? Try to mark equivalent sides, such as these, as I have marked on uh, d, c, b, a, e, not e. I can do that. So yeah, that is how you try to solve angular questions, right? definitely can be ratioed. After this we can do b over c equals to d over c. That is how you solve it later on according to the equation, according to the given value. But this was just an example according to the my perception. Alright, I am hopeful that this is clear to you. Now let's just dive into more tips. Now, in 90-degree angle, this is a right angle. Okay, one angle measures x degree, whereas sine x degree equals to 4 upon 5. Right, you might have remembered the formula for sine. What is cos 90 minus x? Now I'll give you suggestion here. Whenever there's a sine, right, sine is mentioned, right, the right angle of cos complementary, or you can simply say the cos right angle will be the same. For example, if I am given sine x equal to dash upon any particular number, you can say 69 upon 29. So the variable is given like that, and the question asks what will be cos 90 degree minus x. So in this case your answer will remain always the same, so you don't have to actually try to solve it, dive deep into it. You can definitely check the formula of sine, what it is, maybe, right? But you don't have to try to waste your time. Just recognize it and solve your answer. That's it. Okay, so yeah, that is how we evaluated our practice set number 19 according to the PDF that I am having. Okay, now let's just move on. um so here's another tip. Plug inequalities questions and do their values, right? For example, if I am having any considered value in the equation and a given unit, for example, in equation it says there are 20 kgs of mango, there are 35 newton of dash, there are 60, you can say what, anything, you can say grams of dash. You have to evaluate it accordingly. For example, 20 plus 35 equals to 60, then try to solve it with the variables. This was just an example again, right? It can be a division, it can be a multiplication, it can be a addition. That totally depends upon your world problem, right? But you have to focus upon inequalities, greater ratios, smaller ratios, and etc. It can be equivalent to, if I'm putting a sign here. Okay, so I guess that's it for inequalities. Right here I'm having this solutions and last tip. Okay, always pay attention to words like at least, more than, less than in graphs and tables. For suppose I'm having any type of graph here, and the equation says the question number 4 should be at least closer to question number dash 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 dash. Now you'll check it out, the highest closest number to it, it might be 3.6666. so you'll simply take it out, you'll select it and recognize your answer. That was it for today. That was it for SAT basic maths today. These were some exponential, you can say, values for your moral SAT mathematics. Yeah, so that's it for today. Bye bye, sayonara, danke.